Big changes now that you need to listen to here for the next round of stimulus checks could impact how much you're bringing home because fewer people are going to be eligible to actually get one of these direct deposits to hit. The Senate and President Biden struck a deal yesterday to pay out another round of the direct deposits, but again, the eligibility is going to change. Here's where the bill stands today. Americans who make less than $75,000 a year will receive the full $1,400 payout. This will apply to couples as well. You add the $75,000 together, you get $150,000. You make that or less as a couple, you will receive each the $1,400, so that adds up to $2,800. So that's kind of your magic number right there, $75,000 and $150,000. Now, what does it mean for those who make over those thresholds, over $80,000 per year, and married couples who make more than $160,000 won't be getting any stimulus money? No cash money for you. But there is that middle ground that we're talking about. So there's phases of this if you fall somewhere in the middle. The money will be phased out if you make between $75,000 and $80,000 per year. For married couples between $150,000 and $160,000 per year as well. Keitha?